Welcome to Pilates with Ayana. I am a certified classical mat Pilates teacher based in New York City. Today we'll be going through an intermediate mat Pilates routine. I do advise you to make modifications if you are beginner level, and I welcome you to class. Let's get started. Go ahead and lay flat on your mat. Arms up to the ceiling. Feet, legs, hips, ribs down to the mat. Letting go of all of your muscles, finding relaxation. Inhale and exhale. One more big deep inhale. And exhale, ground yourself into the space in whatever room you're in. Raise your hands up to the ceiling, bringing them down to the mat in front of you. Tuck your chin into your chest to lift your head slightly off the mat. Bring both of your knees into your chest. Float your arms up, right at hip height. Extend your legs out together at 45 degrees for the 100. Begin pumping your arms vigorously. 2, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep that rhythm, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Keeping those ribs on the mat, those heels planted, toes reaching forward. Pump your arms faster if you need a little bit of a challenge. Keeping that chin tucked to support your legs in the air. And 2 more. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Bring your knees into your chest. Relax your neck down onto the ground. Extend your legs out in front of you. Press your arms up. Reach the ceiling. Drop your elbows. With your body fully planted onto the mat, tuck your chin into your chest. Lift one vertebrae at a time, your upper back, your lower back, and reach over your toes. Stack up straight and return to the mat. Arms stay up in the air the entire time. Tuck your chin into your chest. Peel yourself up, reaching over your toes. And back to center. Come back down to the mat. Arms in the air, shoulders down, hips planted. Curl yourself up. One final time, reach, reach, reach. Back to center. Bringing one knee back up into your chest. Extending your foot high in the sky. Crossing the midline of your body to make a circle with your right leg and back up. Try to keep your bottom leg, your palms, your hips as still as possible to control that circle. We got 2 more this direction. And one last big circle and point to the top and switch to the other side. Opening those hips, keeping your body planted onto the ground to control that circle. 2 more. 1 and down, up, 1, down, and up. Bend your knee into your chest. Replace your foot on the ground and switch to the other side. Again, crossing the midline of your body to make that circle down to 45 degrees and back up. Crossing your midline and back up. 3 more. And last one. Perfect. Bend your knee into your chest. Extend out long. Release your arms down to the side of your hips. Bend your knees up towards the ceiling, placing the soles of your feet down on the mat. Lift yourself up to the front of your mat. Placing your feet together, grab the inside of your ankles for rolling like a ball. Float your feet up and find your balance. Just about 1 inch above the mat. Find your balance. Curve your spine by tucking your chin into your chest. Point your toes if that helps. And roll like a ball to the tips of your shoulder blades. And come back up. And tuck your chin to roll backwards. And come back up. We have 2 more. Tucking your chin. Finding that curve in your spine to roll and come back to seated and tuck, massage your spine and come back up. Place your feet back down on the ground. Come back to the center of your mat, laying down on your back for a single leg stretch. Tuck your chin into your chest. Bend both knees in towards your forehead. With your right arm, grab your right ankle. With your left arm, grab your right knee. Extend your loose leg out 45 degrees, pointing towards the ceiling. Curving that spine a little bit more. Supporting that neck. And switch your grip to the other side. Pulling your knee as far close to your forehead as possible. And switch to the other side. And switch. And switch. And switch. Try to keep those ribs planted, hips planted. And we'll go a little bit faster. Switch, 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 switch. Chin tucked. 45 degrees, extending those legs out long when they exit. And bring your knees both in. Relax your head onto the ground. Or double leg stretch. Tuck your chin into your chest. Place your arms in a V position towards the ceiling. Extend your legs out to 45 degrees. Keeping that tuck, finding that balance. It's okay if you're shaking a little. Make a big circle with your arms and bend your knees in to hug yourself close. Extend it out and hug it in. Extend it out for 3 and hug it in. Extend and breathe and hug it in. One more here. Extend it out. Circle your arms in. Release your head onto the mat. Turning left and right if you need a little bit of loosening in your neck. And we have single straight leg stretch. Make a diamond with your hands to support your tailbone, placing it underneath your tailbone. Oh. Place your legs up towards the ceiling. If you can let go, I suggest grabbing your ankle. Grabbing your right ankle with both hands. Bringing your left leg down to 45 degrees. Curling your chest, chin to your chest. And pulling your leg twice towards you. And switch sides. And pulling twice. And switch. Pulling twice. Switch. Keep going. And switch. Pull, pull, and switch. 3 more. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Perfect. Point both of your hands up. Point both of your feet up towards the ceiling. Place that diamond right under the bottom of your spine if you need some support. Keeping your head on the ground to take a bit of a rest here. We'll do double leg stretch. If you need more support, tuck your chin and lower your legs to 45 degrees and back up. Lower to 45 and back up. Lower to 45, back up. 2 more. Breathing as you go. And back up. Relax your head. Bring your knees down into your chest. Taking a little bit of movement in your hips if you need to move your hips around. And from here, we'll do crisscross. If your hands are currently on your shins, go ahead and extend one of your legs out to 45 degrees. Place both of your hands behind your head, overlapping your palms. And reach towards the back of the room or towards your knee. And switch your position to the other side. Try to get your elbow as close to your knee as possible, keeping that head tucked. And switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. And try to Increase the speed if you can. And bring your knees in. Relax your legs down onto the mat. Breathe for a moment. Raise your hands up to the ceiling, spreading your legs about shoulder distance apart. Roll up to a seated position. Keeping your legs that same distance for spine stretch forward. Reach over your toes and come up to a seated position. And reach as far as you can, extending those fingertips towards the wall. And stack up tall. Reaching again. And stacking up tall. 2 more. Reach as far as you can, keeping those knees down on the mat. Tucking your chin into your chest to dive as far as you can for this final one. And stack up tall. From our spine stretch forward, we'll place our hands down on the side of our mat next to our hips. Bend your knees up to the ceiling again. Lift yourself to the front of your mat. Grab the inside of your ankles. Float yourself up and make a V with your legs towards the ceiling for open leg rocker. Rock back. And if you need to modify, bring yourself to 45 degrees, tabletop. Drop those shoulders, curve that spine, and rock it back. And find your balance. Rock it back. And find your balance. One more. Rock it back. And find your balance. For our final rock back, we'll stay on our back. Legs up in the air. Hands planted on the mat. Finding yourself at the center of your mat. Legs up for corkscrew. With both feet together, cross over to make a circle towards the front of the room. And come back up. Keeping those hips planted, keep going. We'll make 5 circles here. 3 more. And back up. Hips planted and back up. Make the circle only as big as you can control. Don't focus on making a huge circle. Switch sides. And back up. Only go as low as you can keep your hips still. I don't want to see any wobbly hips. And last one. Perfect. Bring your knees into your chest. Extend your feet out long. Roll up to a seated position for saw. Heels are back distance apart. Spine is stacked up tall. Arms are out in a T position. And twist to the right. And reach down to saw your toe. And twist up. Come to center. Other side. Saw your toe. Twist up. Come to center. That's 1. Again. Saw down. Come up. We'll go a little slower. Focus on mindfully moving. Think about the logic of each movement, how we're learning motions that stack on top of each other. Saw your toe. Twist up. Come center. Turn as far as you can. Reach your toe. Twist up. Come center. Last one. Turn and dive. Twist. Center. Twist and dive. Twist and center. Release your arms. Relax down to the mat. Switch over onto your stomach. Finding your entire body at the center of your mat. Toes, legs, zip together. Hips planted. Palms are next to your ribs, facing the mat. Your eyes are towards the front of your mat. Bring those elbows in as close to each other as possible, facing the ceiling. For swan. For swan, you'll lift your hands, lift your chest, press into the mat to come a little higher, let go and find your balance. Bring it back down. Lift your hands, lift your chest, press into the mat, and find your balance. One more. Lift your hands, chest, press it up, find your balance. Perfect. We'll take a rest position. Bringing your seat to your feet. And as you come forward, come down onto your forearms, make a fist, or place your palms down onto the mat. Chest proud, facing in front of you, legs zip together, or single leg kick. Bring one knee, bend one knee, bringing one foot towards the ceiling. And kick your seat. 1, 2, and back down, and switch legs. Kick, kick, and down, kick, kick, and down, kick, kick, and switch, kick, kick, and switch. A little faster. Kick, 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 kick. 2 more. 1 more. And down. For a double leg kick, bring your left cheek down to the mat, facing the right side of the room. Layer your palms on top of each other at the center of your back. Elbows to the ground, legs zip together for a double leg kick. Bring both feet together to your seat, bending your knees, and kick 3 times. And extend forward, bringing your arms over your seat, extending your back, and switch sides. Kick, kick, kick. Extend it out, and switch sides. Kick, kick, kick. Extend it out. Switch. Kick, kick, kick. Extend it out. Switch. Final set. 1, 2, 3. Press down and reach. And switch. 1, 2, 3. Press down and reach. And switch. From here, you can place your palms on the mat to push yourself back into a rest position, seat to feet. Finding ourselves back on our back. We'll layer our hands on top of each other for a neck pull. Feet flexed, shoulder distance apart. Tuck your chin, lift your upper back, your lower back, and bring your knees towards your forehead. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Stack up, straight. Hinge back 45 degrees and curl your spine to return to the mat. That's 1. Curl up, forehead to knees. Stacking up straight, 45 degrees. Back down on the mat. That's 2. We have 2 more here. Forehead to knees. Stacking up straight, 45 degrees. Curl it back down. Forehead to knees. Stacking up straight. Hinge it back. Keeping those feet planted. Curl it back down. Place your hands down by your side next to you, palms facing the mat. Bend both of your knees up towards the ceiling, placing the soles of your feet at the front of your seat. Find the center of your mat. Curling that tailbone up towards the ceiling, slowly bringing yourself into a shoulder bridge. Placing your palms down on the mat to find your balance. Use your soles to find your balance. Bend your knee into your chest. Point it up towards the ceiling. Flex your foot. Bring your flexed foot down for parallel to your other leg. Point it towards the wall and bring it back up. Flexing it down and pointing it up. Flexing it down and pointing it up. 2 more. Flex it down and point it up. Bend your knee into your chest. Replace your foot on the ground And switch to the other side. Bend your knee into your chest. Point it up towards the ceiling. Flex your foot. Bring your flex foot down. Parallel to the other leg. Point it and bring it back up. Flexing it down. Pointing it up. Flex to come down. Point to come up. Flex it down. One more. Flexing it down. Pointing it up. Bending your knee into your chest. Or placing your foot on the ground. Slowly placing your spine back on the ground. Lower back. Seat. Extending your heels out towards the front of your mat. Reaching up to roll up to a seated position. Your feet are about 2 inches apart. Your arms are out to a T position. For spine twist. Twist, twist, twist to the right. And come back center. Twist, 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 left, and come back center. We have 3 of these. Twist, 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 and center. And twist, 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 and center. Final set. Twist, 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 center, deeper twist, or this final one, and back center. Perfect. Find yourself laying on your side. Align your upper body with the back of your mat, resting your head into the palm of your hand, placing your other hand in front of your chest, palm down, or you can do spider hands, palm down as close to your chest as you can. Support yourself. Pike your legs towards the front of your mat, flex feet. Float your upper leg up about a foot above your lower, and kick your flex foot forward twice, and your pointed toe back twice. Flex, flex, and point, point. Flex forward, point it back. 2 more. Try to keep your balance, keeping your palm into the mat. Float your foot above the other, and bring it up as high as you can, and press it back down for 5. Bringing it all the way up, and lowering it down. Bringing it up, lowering it down. 2 more. Find that resistance on the lower. And as you come back down, begin to circle your foot forward, flex foot, making small circles. For 4 and 5, and switch the direction. Go backwards. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Give yourself a little pat, and bring your foot towards in front of your hip, grabbing the outside of your ankle for support, keeping your upper body aligned against the top of the mat, the back of the mat. Raise your lower leg to create small circles. Just 5, and the other way. Perfect. Release your leg, release your hip if you need to. Turning onto your stomach to get to the other side. Again, placing your palm in front of your rib cage, aligning your top of your body at the back of your mat. Pike your legs forward, float that leg up, and flex it forward. Point it back, flex it forward, point it back. Flex it forward, point it back, finding your balance in your upper body. Not letting that lower leg lift too much. 1 more, flex, flex, point, point, and up, and press it down. Press it up, and come down. 3 more. Keeping that hip on the side of the mat. And small circles forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, and small circles back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Give yourself a rest. Pat your hip if you need. Bringing your foot in front of your hip, pressing your sole to the ground, grabbing your ankle for support, keeping your gaze forward. Point your toe and create those small circles on the other side. Just 5 and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release your leg. Pat it out. Come to a rest position if you need a break. And we'll flip over into a seated position at the middle of our mat. Bringing our spine back down to the mat slowly. Tuck your chin into your chest. Bring your knees to your forehead. Bringing both of your legs out 45 degrees. And making both of your arms reach the same direction parallel to your legs for teaser. Reaching up and coming back down. Reaching up, back down, reaching up, and back down. If you need to modify, you can just keep your legs in tabletop. We have one more set here. Reaching up, coming back down, 2 more, and last one. Perfect. Bend your knees into your chest, relax your hips a bit, spinning side to side if you need, bringing your knees to your left, to your right, extending your legs out in front of you. And turn over onto our stomach. Back into a similar position as our swan. We'll reach our arms out over top of us. Eyes towards the top of your mat. Raise your right arm high, reaching out in front of you, and reach your left leg towards the back of the room. And switch, and switch, and switch, and faster. Begin to swim your arms and legs, balancing in your core, keeping those legs tight for a bit of a challenge. Eyes towards the mat, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, final inhale, and exhale. Rest down to the mat. Palms to the mat, pressing yourself back into a rest position. Seat to feet. And we'll flip over into a seated position. Spine stacked up straight. Arms down to your side. Knees up towards the ceiling, bringing ourselves back to the front of the mat. Diving your hands to the outside of your ankles this time. And floating your legs up again. Clap your feet together 3 times in this position. Dive your chin and roll it back. And we'll clap here. Dive it back. And one more. Clap, clap, clap. Tuck your chin, roll it back. As you come down, twist your legs to stand up into a standing position. Arms up to the ceiling. Dive your hands down in front of your feet. Bending your knees, softening your knees if you need to. Walk yourself out to a plank position. Or push up. We'll push up 1, 2, 3. Hiking your hips back up towards the ceiling. Dropping your heels. And take 4 steps back. 3, 4. And slowly rounding back up, raising your arms up to the ceiling. That's 1. Dive it back down. Back out to your plank. Push up 1, 2, 3. Hips up, heels down, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Round it up slow. And back up. Final push-up. Dive it back down. Walk it out. 2, 3, 4. And push up. 3, 2, 1. Hips up. Heels down. Walk it back. And curling back up, reaching up towards the ceiling. Step to the center of your mat, facing the side of the room or the front of the room. Keeping those arms together, fingers interlaced. Stand on your toes and come back down. On your toes and back down, reaching as tall as you can. 2 more times. Reach, reach, reach it up. Come back down, release your arms. And you're all done. Thank you for joining our Classical Pilates for today, and I look forward to seeing you in our next class.